2015 Ford Mustang with the 3.7 V6, and we're doing the water pump. Let's get to it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove the intake tubing. You do this one just by pressing in, and this one by lifting this tab right here. And we're just gonna move these out of the way. We got the front of the car lifted up just a little bit, just enough so we can slide our catch can down under there. And let's start taking off these hoses. I hate these stupid clips. Because they're supposed to lock, and then they don't lock, and when they do lock, you can never get the damn things off to unlock. We got our 8mm. We're gonna go ahead and start removing. the thermostat housing. Yep. All right, now we're at the water pump. Let's go ahead and get us a 10 millimeter. Our electric ratchet. Start breaking these bolts loose with the belt still attached. Makes nice, easy work out of this. All right, leave 2 of those bolts in and remove the slack on the tensioner. It is a 15 millimeter. And slide that belt right off the water pump right there. We can kind of wrap this around whatever you can to keep it on the crank and everything else. And remove that tool. Finish removing these bolts. And remove the water pump pulley. Grab our 8 millimeter again. Start unbolting the water pump. Get yourself a good size hammer. Just give this a little tap. And pull the old water pump out. There you have it. Grab yourself some brake clean, spray everything off, especially considering that this system has dye in it. I guess when they were looking for the leak. It's not going to hurt nothing, but it's also good to make sure it's nice and clean, so if you have a leak in the future, that dye will still be working. with this O-ring right here. Go ahead and install it inside of this little hole right here, and it'll fit right in this groove in the water pump before you install it, like so. Alright, with your surface area all cleaned up, I like to go over this lower gasket right here. Just a little bit of WD-40 just to help it slide on. And this gasket up top actually looks like it was replaced recently. We're going to give that some lubrication. Of course, always recommend replacing these gaskets, but that lower one can be a bit of a pain. I've done a bunch of these, I've never had them leak afterwards, so, but definitely recommend replacing them if you have that option. Unfortunately, my water pump came with these for the thermostat housing and nothing else, so interesting. Go ahead and start all 7 of these hand tight, or just get them all started at the very least. And then when reinstalling, we're going to start at a crisscross. Start right here in the centermost bolt. Go ahead and use your 90-degree pick to remove this O-ring from the thermostat housing. Dear God, man, come on. Install the new O-ring that came with the water pump. We're going to start from the centermost bolt, which is this one. Put that down. Come over here. And start working our way out. All right. Go ahead and put our pulley back on. And these did come with two options for the water pump. One is a 3-bolt pulley and the other is a 4. Other than them having a different number of holes, I don't know that there's any difference between the water pumps themselves. So just look at your water pump before you order, and you'll, as long as you can count to 4, you should be good for knowing which one of these water pumps you need. Alright, drive belt has been reinstalled, and that's pretty much it. I always like to go back in here afterwards and put a little bit extra torque, but other than that, put it back together in reverse order and you're good to go. This video helped you out, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.